He grew up. I wonder what it would be like to be born in a manger.
Yeah. Wonder whatever happened to baby Jesus.
He grew up.
What? Wait. So you're saying that the baby Jesus Christmas story is the same as the adult walk on water Jesus?
Yeah. Thanks, honey.
Wow, I just never really put the two concepts together. Wonder what happened to that guy, huh?
He went to the cross.
That's the same guy?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is baby Jesus is the same as cross Jesus?
Yeah. I mean, there's some time in there, right? I mean, he grew up, he taught people, he lived a perfect life. He died on the cross and came back to life, and, now he lives in our hearts.
That's the same guy? The Jesus that lives in our hearts? Okay, I was really... Oh, wow. Okay, I never really put all those guys together,
Only one guy.
I tell you this. Here's an idea. Maybe we stop just making Christmas all just this once-a-year isolated thing, but we make it an ongoing story about the salvation in our hearts and lives. Up top.
That's the idea.
Is this the
Good morning, Grace Christian families. I hope all of you are having a marvelous day. What a terrific day out there. Give me just a second. I think I am blowing you guys out on module. There we go. What a great day. We are in our last week before we go out on break. That was a wonderful, funny little video from the Skit guys. Yes, this is our opportunity to really share the good news about Jesus's birth. It's not just presents on Christmas. That's the smallest portion of this. It's about us celebrating Jesus being born. And that's why we take the time off. A man who lived a perfect life, who eventually died on a cross for you and for me. And that is going to lead us into the Christmas break. There's been a lot going on here at Grace Christian School, and I just want to take you through a little bit of roadmap of what's happened and some of the things that are going on over the next couple of weeks. But here is a pro tip. Tomorrow is party day. Yes, the kids are going to be partying. They're going to be playing games. Everyone is going to be having fun, and school gets out at 11:30. Now, I know on every party day, sometimes parties start to end about 11 o'clock, 10 after 11. And parents want to take their kids home, and everybody's trying to line up at the office to sign their children out. We're doing something new this year. We have a sign-out sheet that will be in every single classroom. So if you are going to be taking your child after the party or halfway through the party or something, let your classroom teacher know, hey, I'm taking Billy and we are leaving, and sign out on the sign-out sheet in the classroom. That's going to prevent you from having to gather everything, come to the office. You can do it right in the classroom and then head on out. And then we will collect all those and put them in our book. So we're doing that to hopefully save you guys a little bit of time. And we know it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. I'm hearing some of the parties that are set up. It's going to be outstanding. There are going to be goodies for everyone tomorrow. Let's see here. Last Thursday on December 7th, we had the preschool Christmas program to a standing room only crowd at the neighborhood church. Neighborhood church did outstanding. They brought out more chairs for us. Their sound did great. And most importantly, all of our preschool cherubs did outstanding. You can tell the wonderful job that our preschool teachers did with all the kids and Mrs. Cabrera, getting them ready for their big program. And they did not disappoint. They sang their little hearts out, and everyone was having a wonderful time. That was last Thursday at Neighborhood Church. If you were there, I'm sure you enjoyed it. If you weren't there, you missed a great program. Then the following night over at Cottonwood, we had our whole elementary school there for the Christmas program. And that was a huge crowd. Over 2,000 of you came to watch Sheep Talk. And that, I woke up last night thinking about Sheep Talk, and how sheep talk and what they think about us. But it was a wonderful story from the perspective of some sheep that were at the Nativity when Jesus was born. It was a wonderful program, something new outside the box that Mrs. Cabrera pulled together, and it was marvelous. The reason it's marvelous is because we have outstanding music teachers. I told you guys this Friday night. We have Mrs. Meyer, Mrs. Dyer, and Mrs. Kimura. They have been around this school for over 20 years, really blessing our students with the love and joy of music, and they're able to make a joyful noise. Many of those children have gone on in high school or college and continue to use that talent that they crafted here because of those lovely ladies who are the teachers in the music department. Mrs. Cabrera, as always, pulled it all together. Mr. Moses did outstanding with his bands and getting them all together and percussion. And of course, Mrs. Temple, she did a great job with all of our backdrops. She is such a gifted artist that it was a wonderful evening for the 2,000 of you that were in attendance. It was a great day. And then yesterday, we had this. Here we go.
Wow!
Mrs. Painter and Mrs. O'Rue were two of them to go down to get our snow ready. And as the day went through, the kids had a great time. We had parents here, as you can tell in the lower left-hand corner. They gave out hundreds of cups of hot cocoa and I don't know how many cups of hot cider, but I know they went through a whole bunch of apple cider for everybody. The kids had a marvelous time. The real littles got to play in a snow pit, as you can see up in the right, and they even had the opportunity to go on the lower slide, and then our big kids got to go on the big slide. And the great thing was they got to do it twice. They had a morning session, and then they were able to come out again in the afternoon with the afternoon session. It was fun. We've never done this before, and to see the smiles on the kids' faces, and to all of you parents who volunteered, thank you, thank you, thank you. You made for an excellent day. Some of the kids got some outstanding snow pictures in front of the backdrop that was created, and they had a fun time going down the slides and having hot cocoa and just getting a chance to relax with their friends. And I know many of the teachers and many of the volunteers I saw going down the slide also. Everyone had a great job. Everybody had a great time, and it was something that was super, super exciting. Just think, we've had snow day this year. We had the bicycle motocross during Red Ribbon. They jumped over, I think, 12 classroom teachers and staff members. The kids have really been having a wonderful time this year. Good morning to all of you who are tuning in. Yes, the kids loved the snow day. Thank you. You are more than welcome. Yes, it was outstanding. And we couldn't have done that without all of our parent volunteers who helped in the morning session and the evening session. And the funny thing was, some of you parents did a great job of manicuring the snow and fixing the ramps when necessary. If you need, we can give you a reference over the break if you want to work at Snow Summit or something Mountain High like that. But it was a great day had by all. Open enrollment is coming on January 3rd. The day we get back, open enrollment for next school year starts. It goes the entire month of January, and we want all of our families to re-enroll. We want you all back. We love you. We hope you love us. And this is your opportunity during re-enrollment to re-enroll siblings who may have just come of age to go into preschool or to go into kindergarten, who may have not come here because you came mid-year and there wasn't an opening. This gives you the chance now to get an early seat and to secure your spot. If you have any questions about enrolling or anything like that, reach out to the office at 714-761-5200. They can answer those questions for you. You're going to be able to re-enroll through RenWeb fax system, and it makes life a lot easier because I know a lot of the form is pre-filled in for you. And Right now, over the break, they're testing some of the things. If you do run into a problem, I ask you just shoot Christy O'Rue an email and say, hey, I ran into this problem on the program re-enrolling. Can you look into that for me? And she will definitely be in touch with facts to make sure that we get that taken care of. The next big thing on the calendar, mark your calendar, is Race for Grace. Yes, Mrs. Mullaney has been contacting all of you about Race for Grace. Corporate sponsor packets have gone out, and we are starting to get some corporate sponsors signed up. Some great ones from last year, some new ones from this year. So get those corporate sponsor packets in. If you know someone that owns a business or your place of employment, ask them to help a great cause, and that's our school. Along with corporate sponsors, the t-shirt contest is starting. Those of you who've been around know that every year, all of our students put together designs for the front of the t-shirt. And then we collect all of those designs, we put them in the Hall of Heroes, and class by class comes through and they vote. They vote which ones they like, and we come up with the top 3, and the number 1 vote getter goes on the front of the t-shirt. I know that we get overwhelmed with amazing designs every single year. So a lot of the kids say they use the Christmas break to start sketching out their ideas and refining them so they can have it ready when we return to school. So here's that. This flyer has gone out about the contest. Corporate sponsor information has gone out. If you have any questions at all, any questions about Race for Grace, corporate sponsors, or how you can help play a part in Race for Grace, please reach out to Mrs. Mullaney, smulaney@gcsrr.org, or you can call the school and talk to her. She would love to talk to you about that. And also, if you have a family or friends that you think may want to attend Grace Christian School next year, have them get in touch with Mrs. Mullaney, and she can set up a tour. So when open enrollment happens in February, she can get them processed immediately and get them any open spots that might exist. So that's Mrs. Mullaney. Give her a call if you have any questions about the t-shirt contest or corporate sponsorships. Race for Grace is going to be an awesome event, and it's going to be again this year in March. And we know everyone's going to have fun. We've had tons of fun this year, like I've said. The next thing, you're probably getting kind of tired. Everybody is doing everything. You've got Christmas parties, you got programs, you got Little League practice, football practice, signups here and there. Why don't you take the night off and go to Pizza with a Purpose at Pyology over on Valley View? And it says from 9:30 in the morning. I love people that have pizza at 9:30 in the morning, but from 9:30 until they close, take the flyer, let them know you're with Grace Christian School, show them this on your phone, and order pizza, and a percentage of every pizza purchase comes back to help our school. And this is a great way to take the evening off from cooking. Load up the family. Hey, we're going to Pyology. We're going to have pizza, and you have a great easy evening and not having to fire up stuff in the kitchen. I know many of you might be doing stuff to get ready for the parties tomorrow, baking cookies or doing things like that, or running to the store for last minute things. You know, pro tip, if you still need to get a teacher gift or a gift for somebody else, you can purchase script in the office. Come in and see Barbara Wolfner, and she has script available. We have In-N-Out cards. We have Visa cards that don't have a subscription fee attached to them like at the grocery stores. Anything you can get at the grocery store, you can get here at Grace Christian School immediately. And the most important thing is it's 100% secure because it's not hanging out on a rack somewhere. So that was a pro tip along with the pizzas. So another great thing is, last week I showed you about Charlie's Angels, how the staff got involved. And I know the last 2 weeks you got to watch the Christmas thing from some of the teachers. That was done for a talent show. And our kids get involved with the talent show. So use the break to come up with something that you would like to have in the Variety Talent Show for Grace. We'd like to tell you to keep it to a minute, but if you have more students from the school or you do a whole family thing, we try to give you a little bit more time. So start to get those videos together. When we come back next year, 2020, oh my gosh, 2024, it's like hard to get that off the tip of your tongue. It's hard to believe how quickly this year has flown. But when we come back in 2024, we will give you more information about when you can submit the videos and to what email address so that we can get that information to you. And that you can get the videos to us so that we can put together the wonderful talent show. The next thing, hey, do you know if Misty May is available, or maybe you're available and you have a passion for volleyball? We need a volleyball coach when we come back for women's volleyball. Our basketball team did great. Our football team did great. And now we need a volleyball coach. So if you're interested in being a volleyball coach, please reach out to Mr. John Garius here at school or Mr. Torres. Talk to one of them about coaching. We'd love to have you. You don't have to be a professional coach or anything like that. Come on, and what a great way to get to be with your kid and work at things like this. And it's right after school, so it's really convenient for everyone. The other thing is, look at who's coming to our school. Jenna Alara is coming to our school, and that will be next year. That is going to be for our littles from preschool through third grade. Everybody loves her music. Jump, jump, jump into the light. And she's going to be here putting on a spectacular program for all of them. And I know this is an exciting time. I've already had some of the little kids say, hey, we watched the video at home last week. We're all ready. Is she really coming, or is it just videos? She's really coming, and she will be performing for all of our students, and they are going to have the opportunity to jump around, dance and sing, and everything like that. Here is another pro tip. I see I've got 40 of you watching. Lost and found. Let's give all of our lost and found stuff a home. Let's take it back to the home it came from. We've asked you to put names in, but there's a lot of things over there that don't have names. It's stored right behind the gate here of the main office. Tomorrow during party day, please come over and go through it. If you have left things here, please take what belongs to your child home, because on Friday, we will be packaging that all up, and we will be starting the 2024 year fresh with no lost and found. We'll be donating it, and please come through and look through lost and found for things that belong to your child, and it's real important that we ask you to do that. Next thing I want to talk to you about is something really near and dear to my heart. We've talked to you a lot about it this year, is a relationship with Jesus Christ. You know, we started the show out with the skit guys, and, you know, a little bit of fun. You know, baby Jesus is cross Jesus and Easter Jesus. Everything in between is our Jesus. It's Lord and Savior who died on a cross for us. You know, if you want to give someone the perfect gift, you can give them the gift of eternal life with Jesus Christ. And the way you can do that is by going to a Christmas Eve service, a Christmas service. And do me a solid, go to a Christmas service. If you do not have a home church, if you don't have a home church, I've listed 3 churches that are strong supporters of Grace Christian School. Cottonwood is having services at 9 and 11. Neighborhood Church are having services at 9 and 10:45. Seacoast is having services at 9, 11, 1, and 3. Stop into one of those services. If you have relatives from out of state visiting or for out of town, take an hour and a half out of your day to take them to church so that you can hear the message about Jesus, about the birth of our Savior, and really put it all together at church. If you don't live around here and you're still looking for a great church, give us a call at the office, and we will find a church by your home that you can go to. Am I putting the hard press on? Yes, I am, because I think it's that important. I know some of you don't have home churches, and what better way to go if you just want to blend in at first because you don't want to get attacked by everybody. I understand that. Stop in one of these fine churches, Cottonwood, Neighborhood, or Seacoast, and visit a Christmas service. You will see you'll hear an outstanding message and see an outstanding service, and it's going to give you a chance to maybe rekindle your relationship with Jesus. Well, parents, we're coming to the end of another amazing school year, the calendar year, ending here in 2023. And I just want you all to know that we have been praying for you all year long. And I just ask that you continue to pray for the school. Pray for each of the staff members. Pray that they are recharged over this break and have the opportunity to come back in January and really, really attack it with all of our students so that we can glorify God in everything we do. It is a true blessing and a privilege for us to be able to partner with you in developing the leaders of tomorrow. I went through and I got another video here that I'm going to show you at the end. And it's a funny video, but it's really about relationships. Everybody thinks about the big guy. There is one big guy, and it's Jesus Christ. And I want you to watch this video. It's kind of fun, and it really shows you what the reason for the season is, and it's Jesus Christ. Parents, it's the end of 2023. This is the last weekly roundup this year, and I wish you and your families a very, very merriest of Christmas. And I ask that God just keeps each and every one of you safe until we return in January. May God bless the trails that you ride. God bless everyone. Merry Christmas.
Santa, you're needed in human resources, please.
No. You got this, Petey. Come on now. There. Yes. I got it.
Hey, good job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, you got some
Huh?
you got some stuff on your nose?
So, have you seen him?
No, it's my first day.
Yeah, mine too.
This may be the best day of my life.
I know. He just oozes kindness, you know? If he walked in here right now, I would totally turn into a snow puddle. They say that his eyes just radiate with love and candy, but mostly love.
Sure. They say that he makes you feel like you are the only person in the room.
Have you ever seen how the children's faces just light up when they see him?
The hope that he spreads? I can't hardly contain myself right now.
Can you imagine being friends with him?
I know. Sometimes there aren't enough words to express how amazing he is. We should celebrate him all year round. If it were up to me, we would. His love, his grace, coming to this earth to save us. Come on, guys. Let's go celebrate Jesus' birthday.
Just FYI, I was talking about Jesus the whole time.
Oh, I was too. I 100% was talking about Jesus.
Same page, same page.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for staying till the end and watching this important video. Have a great one.